Hi Virgo Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Chariot 144, very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Virgo, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, mind, body, and spirit, using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck. I'm going to clarify those 3 cards using the Egyptian Tarot deck. And at the end of your reading, I will do an overall card using the Major Arcana, coming from the Golden Tarot deck. I have already pre-shuffled all of the decks. I'm going to shuffle the first deck just a few more times and split the deck to begin your reading. But before I do that, I would like to speak on the background and the cards and message that we have here, being wonderful inspiration coming from Scorpio Moons, who are being featured in the Spotlight series for this round of readings. Scorpio energy being a water sign, also with Scorpio moon energy, the moon is debilitated in Scorpio, and even more beautiful, and yes, I said beautiful, the moon is currently in Taurus. Taurus and Scorpio being the polarity energies of one another. So this just being an overall majestic and balanced energy that's coming through in connection with both Scorpio and Taurus. A very bountiful time for both abundance and healing and prosperity. But then also a great time for transformation, to allow that transformation to come through in order to obtain that abundance and success and prosperity and comfort and peace, beautiful surroundings, all the while feeling great and feeling into those emotions and really loving self, allowing also to the beauty and the surroundings to help one to be in comfort, to assist and support as one is facing that shadow energy and that darkness. Also with the Scorpio moon energy, I am being heavily supported here in being guided to provide this beautiful information connected to the moon, with these being moon sign readings that I was guided to do for you all. An opportunity to take note of the actual moon placement for each of these readings. So for each of the readings, I will be looking to see where the moon is currently placed, and then also do the reading on that actual placement. And then even the goodies that come with it. There was a lot of information that came across to me right before doing your reading here, and I just took delight in it. It's been a lot of fun, and I love learning. It's a great time for learning. Beautiful energy and overall healing energy here too, with the white energy being a very healing energy, also being a color for the moon being the ruler of Cancerian energy as well. So home and protectiveness and security all coming through, unconditional love as well. And then the roses coming through as well, being also very healing energy, but having to do with that Venus energy as well, with the beauty that's coming through from Taurus energy, connected to Scorpios, but this being a strong symbol for Scorpios as well. And as I speak on the roses, I just continue to see the petals coming through, and each of those petals being significant to create the whole of that beauty in that rose. So the wonderful energy from within the rose that became the rose to begin with, starting from a seed all the way to the outer of its energy and going all the way into the scent of the rose as being a very healing energy here too. There's a lot of goodies and abundance that's coming through. And the timing for your reading is even more significant. I do feel it's a collaborative effort that's coming in as well, but beautiful energy overall. So I'm going to just read what I have found here on the moon placement. Currently, we are in a waning crescent moon energy. And illumination is at 29% right now. And I'll just read what I found here. You'll see a waning crescent moon, sometimes called an old moon, in the east before dawn. On each successive morning, a waning crescent moon will show us less and less of its light portion or day side. Each day, it rises closer to the sunrise, heading for new moon, when the moon will be between the earth and the sun. The illuminated side of a waning crescent moon always points eastward or in the direction of sunrise. What's more, the lit side of waning crescent points in the direction of the moon's daily motion, relative to the backdrop stars and planets of the zodiac. That direction is also east. Many people miss the waning crescent moon because it's a morning moon, visible before sunrise, but it's fun to follow the waning crescent day by day as it inches into the dawn glare. As the moon orbits Earth, it changes phase in an orderly way. All right, and then I do have the waning card here. What do you need to release? The waning moon. So I will read that portion as well, and that coming from the Moonology Oracle card deck. And then we have guidance here that is being provided in each of the readings. Let the moon be your guide, which I thought was super cute and super dope because we are doing moon sign readings. Okay. What do you need to release? Waning moon. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to let go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Attune to the moon by affirming it's safe to let go and move on. Additional meanings for this card. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Soon you will see what lies ahead. The teaching. At the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase, so hunker down and start the regeneration process. So I do hope those messages were helpful for you. I'm going to get the music started and we will get into your card reading. I'm just hearing bless you, bless you, bless you. Alright, so Virgo Moons, for your mind card, we have the Chariot. I do feel this is about you in that Taurus and Scorpio energy here. Exactly what I had just channeled as I was speaking right before this reading here. The Chariot energy, and this is 7th house energy of Libra coming through. But the Chariot energy being about taking the time to sit and observe, being at a good, resting, comforting place, allowing, surrendering, and allowing the universe here. But while doing so, being open and receptive, really diving into those feelings and emotions to assess everything from within and then also everything on the outer to be able to make the best decision as one is moving forward. So I'm definitely getting that here with this Chariot energy. This is also a card of Cancerian energy. So So this also connected to the home. This could be connected to family, but most importantly, matters of the home, security, protection, and love. Doing what is best to maintain what has already been built, but then also strategizing to bring that into an increase as well. Being very balanced. I'm getting High Priestess energy here too as well. So having that divine connection, very significantly, being a keeper of secrets, knowing that you know nothing, but being very strong in knowledge and wisdom. The Sphinx energy, I'm getting Egypt energy that's coming through. And just a highly majestic energy that's coming through. Being a warrior, being protected, having a particular purpose as well. So being in that warrior energy, but this just being almost like a pit stop energy to be able to do what's best for self, but then also for loved ones that are connected to you. Being balanced, coming through significantly too with the Libra energy, but then also just seeing the homes here. This could be, you know, going from one home to another here too, and that being about the sitting and contemplating and assessing to be able to make the best decision before officially full-fledged moving forward. So we have the Libra energy coming through, Libra being ruled by Venus, and then Cancerian energy with the moon being the ruler of Cancer. So beautiful energy to come through for the mind card with the moon energy, that being all from within you here. The mindset being very strongly about the moon here. This is beautiful energy coming for your mind card. You may have cusping energy here too. That's coming through, connected to Libra. But being prepared, you're in alignment and you're definitely prepared. And I feel just also gaining even more preparation, being in more preparation, doing what's necessary, completely and fully. Healing energy, you're a healer. You're being seen as this healer. You're being recognized for being this healer. I've got rose petals on my floor, and they may tend to come into this reading. But I'm seeing a red cross here, and then moon energy with the wings here. That just being your strong representation of being a Virgo moon and being a healer. This being a part of destined energy here in this lifetime. And you being here to help others, to awaken, to have clarity, to heal themselves, to know that they can heal themselves. I do feel also too, while sitting in this position, you're also allowing yourself to be taken care of yourself, but allowing love to come in for you. And that being a part of the expansion energy here too. Let's see what we have for your body energy. We have the Knight of Wands. I'm getting quite a few things, because I'm not getting this as being your energy here. The first thing I was getting is this being an in and out energy. This being about your preparedness here in the mental. I feel this is a part of the knowing in the High Priestess energy. You are already predicting what's taking place because you're making changes from within. And on the outer here too, as within, so as without. So what's taking place in your mind is also manifesting itself in the body. And I do feel that others that you are moving away from who are not in alignment are in this action here of the Knight of Wands here, where we do have high action that is here. This is also in and out behavior as well, which can come off. I'm getting the connotation of instability, being very unstable energy here when it comes to this particular energy and taking action at a time where being in this waning crescent energy here, this energy is not quite recommended here as far as the moon energy. Now, one other thing that I was getting is that this could be about a child or a younger individual that you are connected to, who is a fire sign here and is a part of your world. So do take what resonates. But mainly what I'm getting for a lot of you is that there is an active energy outside of you who is quite boisterous, in and out behavior, where I do feel that because you are doing what's necessary and what's right for you, the changes that you're making are causing some kind of reactive energy here with this Knight of Wands here. The Knight being a defensive energy, defending the element for what it represents. All four Knights do make up the Chariot energy, so we do have the wholeness here from within you and this being in your mindset. Again, another reason that I'm getting this as being a separate energy in the physical and the body energy for you. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. And so also too, this, I'm just getting with this being your mind and this being in the body, there being a particular Knight of Wands energy who is wanting to return back to you, maybe realizing that they messed up, made a mistake, possibly being very much in this fire energy and reacted or overreacted, but did something in a way that is a supportive energy overall. However, you know, this Knight of Wands wants to take that, but I feel that you've taken it as supportive energy to help you to move up and move away from this particular person. This can also be cheating energy here too. I feel that you're manifesting more balance, greater balance for yourself here. Being separate from this Knight of Wands energy that is very intense and reactive here. This could also possibly be one who has Cancer energy in their chart. Someone who may have just gone through a tower moment here too as well. Just seeing the tattered clothing and then the return going towards your energy here in the mind. So telepathic energy here too as well. Spiritual energy connected to this. But I definitely feel that you are taking the steps and doing what's right for yourself to move away from this particular energy here. That mainly coming through. And again, this could also be about a child, a teenager, or some kind of connection to a younger individual here. But I'm not getting that so much as I'm getting the in and out behavior and the negative connotation coming from this Knight of Wands here. Let's see what we have for your spirit. Yeah, the King of Swords in reverse. And this is someone who is, I'm just hearing a jerk. Not very nice with their words. Someone who is not letting go. That waning crescent energy being about releasing and letting go. You being in very much alignment here. Strong, protected, safe, destined. Here doing your purpose, very balanced, moving forward, but doing the best that you can for yourself before moving forward, making the best decision, allowing, receiving, expanding, all in alignment here. And again, with this being in the mindset, that being totally connected to your moon energy, speaking to how successful it is that you are when it comes to your moon energy here. They're just being quite an imbalance here. You being strong representation of balance, moving away from what is no longer balanced here. And I'm getting this as being a part of this. So I'm getting two separate energies here too. A fire energy and then an air sign energy. Someone who's not very happy about you moving away from them. Because I do feel that what you bring with the healing energy has been very supportive for these energies, and very possible too with this being a younger energy, possibly immature, and then this King of Swords being in reverse. Both of these energies taking advantage of what it is that you were providing and offering while being connected to these energies, where I do feel this is past energy, but these resurfacing energies wanting to cling on and stay in your field, in your beautiful, healed, bountiful energy. So getting back to the King of Swords, this being in your spirit, very possible this is a soulmate that you are also moving away from. just sitting still and allowing the universe to do its thing here. And you sitting very pretty in this particular spot. I'm also getting Empress energy here too. And this is not gender specific, but Empress energy about sitting pretty, being creative, being expressive, but also the High Priestess energy. Speaking when necessary, knowing when to take action, when to move, how to move, and being the keeper of secrets. So this King of Swords, just being in reverse, just very nasty, not very nice. One who is a manipulator, who doesn't function from the heart. They don't move from the heart. Almost damn near heartless is what I'm hearing. Very logical, unreasonable. And the reason for this, because with the king energy, I'm not getting this as being something that this king has leveled up into as far as being a king. I feel that the king energy is just speaking to the boisterous amount of that energy that just came through for that King of Swords. That being connected to that king energy and it not standing for the royal energy that it traditionally has that representation for. One who is not elevated, with this being in reverse, who continues to stay in a particular mindset and perspective of negativity, not expanding, just not really being, again, it's not being this King of Sword energy that has to do with the Mercurial energy of expansiveness and communication and positivity. I'm getting a lot of negativity. And one who, if it's not about speaking, this is also telepathic energy here too. So being in the spirit and that soulmate energy coming through, I just feel that these are two energies that you've definitely made a decision on and releasing here. And as you're making this decision and it's becoming more and more evident, you've been given the message that there's going to be reactive energy. So you just being in this protective state here, doing what's best for you and the universe seeing you through with this, supporting energies overall with, again, it's that as within, so is without energy. So what the energies have been put out, everything is coming back full circle here. And this being the result of what's taking place with you being very strong in the mindset, reactive energy in the physical, and then a soulmate connection. I do feel very strongly wanting to cling on to you, but not resonating with your vibe anymore. And that being very clear here. And then also what was coming through with the channeling here. Not one who has allowed transformation, just being very stuck, very stuck. And using this sword as a weapon and not necessarily as one who could be considered a leader, and using this for the knowledge and wisdom to be able to help themselves and to help others as well. Not seeing the light either, as I'm seeing the two moons here, waning and waxing crescent, and I said crescent, so very significant for this particular energy, but waning and waxing moons here, being in the crescent energy, the opportunity for transformation coming through, I feel many times for this particular energy, and them just refusing and that being a part of the stuck energy and staying in this stagnant energy of miserableness, unhappiness, darkness, and lack of integrity. Let's get to your clarifiers here. We'll clarify the Chariot. We have the Eight of Swords energy. Let's do one more card. I feel like because we just spoke, this being a part of the manipulator energy, I do feel, and with this coming out, this truth coming out for you, where I do feel you may have attempted to speak your truth on a particular situation. Maybe not. Maybe you haven't. And that being a part of this sitting energy and you kind of sitting still, allowing the universe here to come through. And the supportive energy of your tribe coming through here too as well, because I'm not getting this as you being stuck energy here. This is not you. We just spoke on this King of Swords. So coming from that energy, I feel that's the lingering energy and wanting to hang on and cling This being in your spirit energy. I feel this is pertaining to this energy here in this King of Swords in reverse. And wanting you to be stuck. Wanting you to be stuck and stay stuck. But it's this energy here, this reptilian energy here that's connected to this King of Swords that is actually stuck. Being in this Three of Swords energy, that being about backstabbing, betrayal, third-party energies, putting other things before actual human beings, placing materialistic things before humans is what I'm hearing. And that being more important, it also not being fulfilling and not functioning from the heart, that being a part of the emptiness that's being felt inside. All of this blue energy connected to the throat chakra, and it's all on the outside of this person, rather than allowing that healing from within to take place, to be able to have those emotions going and flowing all throughout, to be able to speak one's truth. So also being a liar here, strong manipulator here. That being also connected to the Five of Swords energy that's here too as well. Doing what it takes to win at all costs. And that being strong manipulative energy here. That's also wanting to come through for your reading. Spirit ain't allowing it. So we're going to go ahead and place this right where it belongs here. This 8 energy, I'm not getting this being connected to prosperity. I am getting it being connected to the scorpionic energy. So with this air energy, this may also be a Scorpio person here. All right, let's clarify the Chariot energy here. Clarify the Chariot. And I'm hearing to take all of these upright. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. This energy, I'm automatically getting the energy of 13. 13 being the Death card and the Major Arcana, it also being a Scorpio card, and an Ophiuchus energy as well, and that having to do with the healing, being able to heal oneself, and that being a part of your purpose here that was coming through with the Chariot there. But this 13 energy being very significant and supportive galactic energy, speaking to endings with the galactic 13, but then also that Death card energy coming through. That's speaking to the ending that has come through. With the Four of Pentacles energy, this can be about what it is that you've experienced here, but I am getting this as you being very responsible with your finances. And also being protective, this being that protective energy, and you being guided, following your guidance of sitting still and protecting what it is that you have built, what you have gained, as you continue to move forward and do what's best for you and increasing on this investment. You making great investment here in yourself, and it growing, it flourishing, and it being a thriving energy here that's very abundant, coming from you being this beautiful Nine of Pentacles. This is a single individual who is very stable, who is very comfortable, who is also very wealthy. This being Empress energy, this being the Empress card in the Minor Arcana. But notice the just the blue and the yellow, that coming through very significantly. And blue is an energy for Pisces and Aquarius, yellow being an energy for Gemini. And I'm hearing Cobra energy, that being very strong. And then we have the Eye of Horus here. Four of Pentacles, where you may have dealt with two individuals here that are very stingy, and you taking the energies of what it is that you've been dealt and turning it into positive. Four of Pentacles here, Four of Pentacles here. That positive overall energy of what you're producing from these two energies is an Ace of Pentacles overall new beginning that has nothing to do with these energies here. And that's all being protected. This being a part of your fate and your destiny here. Major wealth that is destined for you, high abundance that's already here for you, and you just being in protective mode. Overall, having that strong 13 energy that's also coming through with this Queen of Pentacles as well. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. This is your energy here, Earth energy, and then also Capricorn and Taurus energy. Beautiful energy that's coming through, and this being a part of the Empress energy here too with the Queen. Very grounded and very stable. And I do feel that energies, especially this energy here, wanting to manipulate and continue to manipulate, possibly having this kind of stronghold power when it comes to telepathy and the mind state over how it is that you were feeling about yourself. Speaking certain things and also believing and having a certain perspective when it comes to you, but you taking control and power over your own life by what it is that you've experienced here. and really standing your ground and staying strong and stable here. The 9 minus the 4 also comes to a 5. So I'm also getting that high spirituality and the Hierophant energy connected to you as well. You being very successful, being seen as a very nurturing and loving energy. Supported by the Sun energy here too. This Ace of Pentacles being the clarity that came through and also the reward for you with what it is that you've experienced here with the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles of 2 stingy energies here, taking you for granted. You creating your own abundance here. Being supported by the Sun, as I'm seeing that same energy here in the sunlight. You being strong in your Moon energy here too. Seeing the white energy. But again, this just being related to the 9 of Pentacles. You also being very established and having a good amount of success when it comes to business. And that being a part of this Queen of Pentacles here too. This is beautiful energy. Birthing something new, or just being in a very abundant energy with the Taurus Moon energy. With this just taking place over the weekend here. And this reading is timeless, but this energy could totally be relevant for you whenever you get this reading. Being in a very abundant state, eating well, living well, surrounded by beauty, having that beautiful energy from within where you're just seeing a great amount of abundance outside of you here, enjoying and being grounded, loving nature, possibly planning, having a garden, loving flowers, bringing in flowers, surrounded by flowers. I'm seeing this energy here as almost as if one is in a... moving away from city energy to get into more clear space, to have more of a clear head. And this being a part of that sunlight that's coming through, that was very healing here too as well, to help you to have greater clarity. You strengthening yourself, just being supported by spirit, and that coming through for you here. But you're very abundant, you're very successful, you've worked very hard to get to where it is that you are, very balanced, and very destined for great abundance and success here. This being in your energy, it is who you are, and no one can tell you anything different, where I do feel that this King of Swords was attempting to do so and may have been successful at this in the past with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, having you feel as though you were stuck in a certain situation, but you definitely finding the truth from within yourself and having that sovereignty and pulling that out from within and making it work for you all the way on the outer. Beautiful energy. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. So we have the 5 of Chalices, the Magician, the Devil card. This is a nasty energy. A very nasty energy that's coming through. And I'm seeing 2 energies of 6 coming through. And this being that supportive energy to help you to come into greater love for yourself. The 6 is being about unconditional love. You having compassion for these energies here too. That being a part of the Chariot energy and the Cancerian energy. You having compassion, but definitely moving on and away from these particular energies. I feel with you moving on and away, the reactive energy of both of these energies, it's bringing more light to what it is that is taking place as far as their actions and what it is that's taking place outside of you. This being a part of your spirit, but with this being in your spirit, it's that as within, so is without. So with you expunging what no longer serves, it's just about that exposure that's wanting to come through. So we'll start with the 5 of Chalices here. This being about that missed opportunity, realizing what it is that they had and what it is that they've lost. Not really taking you seriously, and maybe going through a tower moment that brought in some greater clarity and awareness for them. Now wanting to return back to you, that being the in and out. And I feel this is a part of an ongoing cycle that you're no longer a part of here. You separated yourself from this. And this being the 5 energy, I feel that you transmuted, coming into greater spirituality with a Hierophant energy connected to that. The Hierophant being a 5, also being counterpart energy to the High Priestess. But you transmuting the 5 energy and making it work in your favor, where this energy, again, being a part of a cycle and stuck energy, continuing to stay in this cycle here. Not realizing that, you know, they may be missing you, but the opportunity has passed and you have removed yourself from a particular cycle, being very stable and grounded and successful and abundant, doing your own thing, having built up your own success here, taking any of this negativity and making it work in your favor here. And that being even more of the reason that as you're moving away, this energy here, having this 5 of Cups energy here of missing you, realizing that they have lost an opportunity. And I'm just hearing wallowing. The month of May could be significant here too as well. And the telepathy also coming through here in connection, where I'm seeing this being more of a masculine energy connected to a feminine energy. Do take what resonates. Again, this is not gender specific, but that just wanting to come through. And then we have the Magician. So with this being in between the 5 of Cups, and then also the Devil energy, and the green energy matching with the Devil energy here, with these 2 cards coming out together, I should say. It just being strong representation of there being some nastiness here, especially with the 5 of Cups here too. And that being about being in a certain mind state and perspective. Not realizing what one has until it's no longer there. So also this connected to the Devil energy and the telepathy being a manipulative energy here. That's in and out behavior, fire energy. The Ace of Wands, that could also be sexual passion here too. So someone who was looking to, you know, feed off of your energy, to be able to fill themselves back up, because you're no longer allowing this person feeling empty and depleted because they're no longer able to feed off of your energy, being in that Magician energy and being manipulative, where they may have been able to woo you, cajole you, schmooze, love bomb, and just being connected to a very toxic energy that could be, what I'm getting here is obsessive, that had you feeling bound, like you may have been feeling that you, because you were connected to this person, there was a particular contract that you had to stay in, a certain way that you had to be, or just overall feeling chained to this situation and this person here because of the difference of the connection. You having greater clarity and realizing that you have soul power over your own life and your own self, making your own decisions, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to. This being a card of Capricorn, so this person could also have Gemini and Capricorn energy in their chart. With the 1 energy, I'm also just getting that as being a very selfish energy. And that being a part of what was coming through for the Knight of Wands. The younger, immature behavior, in and out, coming in for fulfillment, and then leaving as soon as they came. Also being a cheater, that being a part of this toxic energy here too, where they may have had a buildup of certain individuals that they just would run back and forth to at different times. You know, just, going to one person, draining that person, knowing that that person was drained, so leaving, and then going to the next person when they needed a fill up. Very nasty energy again, and I'm not going to stay too much on that, but that wanted to come through. This being a 15, overall, what we have here, 15. 6 and 6 energy. That combining to make a 12. That 12 giving me the Hangman energy, and you being the Hangman and the sacrificial lamb. You no longer being this. Let's get another clarifier here for the King of Swords in reverse here. King of Swords in reverse. King of Chalices. Right on top of that Eight of Swords. That person is stuck. This person is stuck. I feel they also have very strong misrepresentation of this King energy. And I do feel the annoyance from within you and the frustration of this misrepresentation. But you also realizing that you can only do so much. And that we reap what we sow. So that being a part of the surrendering energy and the allowing energy, but you having a knowing about this person here. And that being the reason that this person is also stuck, but trying to continue to manipulate you because you come stronger into your power. And knowing the truth when it comes to this particular individual here. And them not being a real true king here because of what's taking place on the inside. So this just being fakeness here. With this King of Chalices, that can be a very loving individual, one who appears to be loving and is loved by others and adored by others. I do feel this is a part of 3D programming, and that 3 coming through connected to this 3 of Swords here. The third party connected to the 3 and being trapped. That reptile energy being right here, almost as if being imprisoned here. We had another card behind this here. Knight of Pentacles. So also one who could possibly be coming off as, like, I'm just getting this overall being an Emperor in reverse. And all 4 kings make up the Emperor energy. And so with that Emperor in reverse, that being the misrepresentation of those king energies. So possibly also coming off as a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. This person may also have multiple personalities, is what I'm getting. But there is definitely some irresponsibility when it comes to finances. And this being a part of the reason that this person was feeding off of your abundant energy. Because you have the money, you have the overall golden aura here. It's not just about money, but what it is that you give off with your energy here. And that being the reason you've been guided to sit still and allow the universe here. Because you're moving forward. But this person being irresponsible when it comes to finances. That just simply wanting to be stated here. There's not much else that is coming through with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But also too, I will say, with this coming through, the Knight of Wands, immature energy. This also being a very immature energy here too, connected to that facade that's coming through with the King energy and that misrepresentation. But there really not being this amount of love that's coming through that should be connected to this King of Chalices. And I'm just getting this sword, as much as they use it as a weapon, they're actually reflecting and pointing the truth to themselves and the falseness of what's coming through. So not really being a very loving energy because they don't know how. Not one who is looking to the future. I do feel there's peripheral energy that's here. So always looking to the past. Maybe being very paranoid here too. That could be connected to that King of Swords as well. Paranoid because of the actions that they've taken. All right. And so your video cut, I was getting to some real truths here. And I do feel that this energy, a part of that manipulation, didn't want that to be expressed. But also, you know, having this facade of being very abundant and having a lot. But being very empty on the inside. And even if they do have a lot materially, it's not fulfilling. I do feel a lot of it may be rental or maybe fake too as well, with them being irresponsible when it comes to finances. You had a Ten of Swords that was connected to your career when I was doing love, money, and you readings. And you had some dark energy that was coming through. I do feel it's connected to this particular person. Also this person too. And these could be 2 individuals in different areas of your life, where these 2 may know each other or they may not. But this being a part of work, this being a part of family, and even romantic life here. So that wanting to come through. I won't spend too much more time on this, but the truth has been exposed about this particular individual. You being supported heavily and coming through, and the light being shown from Spirit and coming through in this reading. 3, 3, and 3. We have here to create a 9. Speaking to your overall heightened spirituality with Sagittarius energy, but you being a free spirit and also a sovereign individual who is highly abundant. Jupiter being the ruler of Sagittarius, this 9 energy coming through for your reading, but connected to your overall Virgo energy of the Hermit. and the healing powers that you have from within here, but also shining that light very smoothly and meticulously in your Virgo way, with that coming through in this reading here. The Hermit card being the card of 9 in the Major Arcana. Wonderful reading, Virgo Moons, and I do wish you all much success. You have a good amount of awesomeness that's taking place here for you. I do feel that you're moving into greater endeavors and adventures, and also more peace. More peace and clarity and more protection and fun. And it being about time for you. This being very much for you. And I love it for you. Let's get to your final card here for Virgo Moons. For Virgo Moons. And I do believe I saw the Sun energy. We got 3 cards here. So that 3 energy coming through very strongly. 33 was coming through. And I will say that 33 being connected to Jesus energy as well, with that having high significance for some of you. Not a lot of you, but do take that as it resonates. So what we have here is Judgment. The card of 20. This being here as a 2 energy overall. But this being as within, so is without, reaping what one is sowing, you being the awakener and the healing energy by doing what it is that you've done for yourself and making the changes, creating those changes by the energies from within you here. And you really taking a hold and taking power when it comes to you and taking your power back. This being supportive energy from the universe here. Very simple. We have the moon, or excuse me, we have the world in reverse here. This being a card of 21. So I do feel that this is about that respite energy, you taking the pause, allowing, assessing, and expanding and receiving as the world turns and comes to a close here. This being about a major ending here, major karmic cycles ending here. We have 2 individuals here. With this being in reverse, I am getting that there is an actual ending that's taking place. You've already closed the cycle for yourself here, connected to 2 certain individuals. With this being in reverse, I'm getting these 2 individuals being about that clinging energy, not being in alignment with the moon energies, and not allowing and releasing and letting go. And not just speaking to the power that's from within you here. That moon in reverse energy did want to come through as I was looking at this world card, where I do feel it's about the uncovering of what it is that you've experienced here. That no longer being a secret. And then for your final card, we have the Magician in reverse. And I do feel this is about that message coming from both of these energies here. Being Magician, we have Magician evident here, but we did have that action here of that 8 of Swords and that manipulative energy, where this energy wanted to have this place in your mindset here. And I feel that's what you've been dealing with. That is no longer. That shit's over. And this is what you've been dealing with as a Magician in reverse in both of these energies here. Manipulative, very manipulative energies here by 2 people who have a very strong issue with releasing and letting you go and closing a cycle for themselves. Them still being stuck and stagnant, where I'm getting you totally being protected, guided, grounded, abundant. And because of this, overall, judgment call coming through. So you just continue to do what it is that you're doing. You're definitely on the right path. That 7 energy also speaking to that. I'm going to put this here. Leave that with these energies here. And we'll just even do like this here too. Because you're untouchable. You're marvelous, darling. Marvelous. All right. So Virgo Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. Kudos to you for what it is that you've gone through, how it is that you have come to this point here, this beautiful energy and overcoming and accomplishing. And good luck to you as you move forward. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.